Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Mitch from Clothing Brand, and we back with another video, man. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about rebranding my brand, why I'm rebranding, giving a little introduction to myself and my clothing brand for those who don't know me, for all the new followers and the new subscribers. Um, we just gonna be talking about rebranding, why we're rebranding, the process of rebranding, and what we're going to be doing differently this time around. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, do all of that, turn the notifications on, man, so y'all can be in tune with what we got going on. So for those that don't know me, my name is Mitch from Clothing Brand. Um, I've been in the clothing business for approximately 11 years now. When I first started, I had a different brand. It was called Dope, the Only Pure Elevation. I had that for a few years. In 2017 is when I started doing the Just Trap thing. So from 2017 to now, it's been to 2025, it's been Just Trap Brand. We've been on a consistent run. Everything's been good. But for the most part of my career, since 2015, I had a store. So I was in the retail business from 2015 all the way up until the end of last year when I closed my store for approximately 10 years. I learned a lot doing retail. Um, it's been a bunch of pros and cons doing retail. It's been a bunch of stuff along the way of retail. But what this video is about is really why I'm rebranding and why we're going on a different path for the journey. So just a little backstory. You know, having a store in Florence, South Carolina, that's where the store was. It's a smaller town. We did a lot of stuff in that town, man. Shout out to Florence, South Carolina, man. The community in the town really got behind the brand, really supported the brand, and we really took off. We did a lot of units, man. We started off making clothes with vinyl before we was doing manufacturer work. We had a bunch of parties, man. We did all type of stuff. And I felt like in 2024, I had kind of reached my ceiling in the town. So when my lease ended, I was going to close the store. Now, throughout the time of me having the store, one of the things that I would say about retail is it keeps you in one place. You see what I'm saying? Like, so by me having that store, a lot of my portion of my focus was building a community around the area. You know what I'm saying? Building a community of people that come in the store, building those local communities, and just focused on catering to the local market, which I had a website the whole time, but it was like a secondary focus. It really wasn't the number one thing that I was focused on. So when I look back in hindsight over the last almost a year now since the store's been closed, it hasn't been quite a year, but almost a year, I kind of been going through like some different trials and tribulations, just trying to get adjusted to the way I'm moving without a store, just trying to get adjusted to going online only. And it's been hard, man. I'll be the first to say it's been hard. It hasn't been like the most easiest transition. I was stuck in my ways a lot of times. I had to kind of retrain my brain to operate in the new 2025 digital age of the way clothing brands are operating, because again, I never had a lot of experience with just selling my brand on the streets out the trunk, going to different pop-ups, doing all this, because I was always at the store. So a lot of times the store was all I cared. The store became a job for me. You know what I'm saying? Between 11 and 7, I had to be at the store. I had to be at this location. And of course, we built the brand up a lot. We built following on Instagram, but I don't feel like I gave the online community enough attention. And that's what brings me to where we at right now, rebranding.
This video is brought to you by Just Trap Brand Clothing. Just Trap is a lifestyle brand. Trapping is the action of working. Just Trap is a call to action. We challenge you to keep working hard consistently and you will win. Never give up, never be a quitter, because you only gonna get quitter results. Just Trap Brand is a motivational brand, is a challenge, is a call to action for you to work hard and win more. Make sure y'all subscribe to that SMS list in that VIP wait list so you can actually get a chance to cop some of this merch. Because if not, you won't be able to enter the website. Again, this video is brought to you by Just Trap Brand. Work hard, win more. Now let's get back to the video.
Under this rebranding, this new business model, I plan on giving all of my attention to my online community. I want to build, my goals are to build up by the end of this year. I want to have a nice online community of people that we do more than just sell to, that we make feel a certain type of way. You know, I want people to get a certain feeling and a certain energy when they wear Just Trap Brand. Just Trap Brand is a call to action. Just Trap Brand is a lifestyle. It's a motivation. When you put on these pieces, it's motivation. It's designed for those people who made something out of nothing. It's designed for those who had an idea, had a vision, and they stayed true, they stayed consistent, and they fulfilled that vision. So these are the people that I want to attract in my community, the people that's working on their vision, that's staying consistent, staying diligent every day, that's taking the chances and the risk to be successful and not scared to do so. You know what I'm saying? That's who we cater to. That's who we are here for. That's what our pieces are made for. Our pieces are made for you to want to achieve better, no matter what circumstances you came from, for you to know that wherever you came from is not where you have to stay. You can always change your situation. You can always win. All you have to do is keep working, keep trapping, keep going consistently, and you will win. The universe will create opportunities and wins for you as long as you stay down and stay true and stay consistent. So that's what Just Trap Brand is about. That's what we embody. That's our message. That's our mantra. And now I want to tell those stories. Now I want to build that community around those people online, city to city, wherever we going to do pop-up shops. I want those hustlers, those trappers, those people that work hard to win, to come out and support and be a part of this community, because that's what we're about. We are a community. We are a community-based brand. And now I think I'm finally ready to give my attention to the community. You feel me? So that's what this rebrand is about. This rebrand is just a new introduction to the brand for the people who don't know, and for the people who do know. This is just a reintroduction. This is to let you guys know that it is going to be some things different. If you were with us when we had the store, when we were focused on retail and doing all of that stuff, it's different now. We are focused on building our community online and city to city worldwide. So with that being said, there will be some changes with the brand. Number one change is it's not for everybody. It's for those people who I described earlier. It's for the winners. It's for the ones who stay consistent. It's for the go-getters. It's for the hustlers. It's for the people who motivated, who get up and make change. If that's not the type of person you are, then this is not for you. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even going to try to sell the merchandise to you. We're not even going to try to cater to that type of person. This is for those who want to win. So the number one change that we're going to be doing from now on, we are going to be going to a drop model system. We're going to be doing collection drops every 1 to 2 months. We're going to drop a new collection, which will be several pieces under that collection. And then in between those collection drops, we'll be doing micro capsules that we'll be dropping also randomly to our community. But the website will remain locked from now on. We're not opening up the website anymore. We're not giving access for people to just come in and look around, window shop, do all of that stuff, and then leave out just to come see what we got going on. No, we are being very intentional with the people that we want a part of this community. We're being very intentional with how we're going to tell our stories and how we're going to attract those people. So the website will remain locked until drop day. During the time that the website is locked, those VIP members that are on the list, they will have a password. So if it's any leftover inventory, if it's anything that we do have on site, they can always access the site. Once we drop, the members, the VIP members who are on the list, they will get 48 hours early access to all drops. They will have discounts. They will have access to our Discord community. All of that stuff comes with being a VIP member. And if the product sells out before we open up the site to the public for 3 days, then You should have been a member. You should have been part of the community. And we are going to open the site up to the public after the first 48 hours of the drop. We'll have a public open day and the site will remain open for 3 days. And after that, the site goes back dark until the next drop. That's going to be the main change for the brand. Also, we're going to be revamping the Instagram page, just taking down a lot of the old stuff. So if you didn't get to see all of that stuff, if you're coming on new, then just do your homework, do your research, or accept us as we are now when you come in. You know what I'm saying? But for those that have been around from the beginning, from 2017, we started Just Trap, or even before then, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. We got nothing but love for y'all. We want to continue to build long-term supporters, but we just have to do things different right now. We just have to adapt to the new models. And I just had to really get out of my head and let myself, let go of the past. You know what I'm saying? Let go of the 10 years. So 10 years is a long time, man. Today's video is sponsored by Anything Customs Printing Apparel. At Anything Customs, they specialize in all sorts of custom apparel, from cut and sew manufacturing to screen print, DTG, DTF, and embroidery. Whatever you need, Anything Customs can handle it. Go to anythingcustoms.com and check them out today, or follow them on Instagram at Anything Customs. Now let's get into the video. I just had to let go of that business model, of that way of thinking. So for the last year, well, forever, my site's just been open all day, just like the store just open. You know what I'm saying? So that's got to change, man. Also, another change will be the content. We're going to try to make more story driven content to just spread our message, because a lot of times people get confused on what Just Trap Brand really is. And I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand what we represent. We represent the hustlers. We represent the go-getters. We represent the people that's motivated to make change in their life. Now, if you are in the streets, if the streets are your trap, trapping is the action of working. So if the streets are your trap, then let's get it. But this is not strictly for the streets. This is for anybody who's working, anybody who's striving to do better, anybody who's staying consistent to try to reach the next level, no matter if you work at McDonald's, or if you work at the BMW plant, or if you're in school, a full-time student. If you're hustling, if you're getting up every day trying to change your life, trying to work towards being a better version of yourself, you belong in Just Trap Brand. You are who we embody. You are who we see as our ideal people wearing this brand. That's going to be a change when it comes to the content. We're going to be changing when it comes to how we operate in the website. And also, we're going to be changing some of the product offerings. You know what I'm saying? We're going to actually be launching our luxury collections as well. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to keep our standard luxury streetwear for the prices that we've been selling, $60 tees, $100 hoodies, things of that nature. But we also are going to be offering some higher end luxury pieces for those who have made it to where they want to be, and they want to feel a little different, and those pieces won't be for everybody. That's why we're going to always keep our pieces that we always drop. We're going to be putting out some luxury collections that's a little more pricier, but you will be able to significantly tell the difference in the fabrics used, in the details, everything. So it's just going to give you that higher end feel. Lastly, we're going to document the process. We're going to show y'all behind the scenes. We're going to show y'all some of the ups and downs of getting adjusted to this new way of operation. We're going to be showing y'all behind the scenes of the differences in the fabrics and the materials that we're using, the difference in the factories that we're using for certain pieces. We're going to be just documenting more of the journey, because on these last 10 years, we didn't document everything. If I would have documented everything, man, you guys out there would really know who we are right now, because we'd have been documenting this shit for 10 years straight. We worked in the dark. We worked in the shadows for a long time. We operated on the if you know type of basis. But now that we want to build this community worldwide, and we want to touch new people and make people feel how we want them to feel when they wear our stuff, we're going to document the process. And with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all up, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, because we will be dropping more YouTube videos. If you haven't already, make sure you text the word trap to 833-721-1883 so you can be on a VIP list so you can get those passwords so you can have access. Because if not, we're leaving you outside with the rest of the people, man. It's your boy Mitch, man. I'm out.